Hello, and welcome back. Thank you for joining the joiners for another real review from us to you. Today we're going to be talking about the Island House Resort Hotel. It's located on Gulf Boulevard in North Reddington Beach, Florida, and my husband and I were lucky enough to stay here in July of 2018. Today we're going to start in the parking lot, which is the first area you're going to see upon your arrival at the resort. Right on Gulf Boulevard. This is one of the smaller lots, and you're only going to have room for one car per room. Just keep that in mind if you travel in two cars, big groups, that sort of thing. You're going to have to find parking here on beautiful Gulf Boulevard. You are right across the street from the beach. There are walkways here where you can hit those buttons, get the flashing lights, and all these nice cars are supposed to stop for you so you can trek across the street to the beach. Now keep in mind, once you hit the beach, it is just a little bit of a walk to the water, so give yourself time and energy. Take extra water with you to go over there and reach those waves. I do also want to note that this hotel is undergoing renovation. It seemed to me that while we were there, they were installing new Wi-Fi components in some of the rooms, they were painting the doors, and they were also remodeling some whole rooms. We checked in right about check-in time. There's my handsome husband in the office. As you can see, around the time of our stay, it was about $84 a night. It does go up and down depending on dates, times, occasions, that sort of thing, of course. Showing you a little list of amenities here. And the hotel itself puts out tide charts, sunset, sunrise, that sort of thing for you. In the lobby of the hotel, they do have a coffee area with some little amenities there. They also have a business center, which didn't seem to be operational during our stay and was kind of cluttered. You're going to hear me say that a lot here because, as you can see, things were just cluttered. That does kind of bother the OCD chick in me, but I tried to get over it. Didn't bother my husband as much as me at all. Things like the hose laying out, the litter box you could see, wasn't a 10 on my list. The stuff stacked up in the corner, felt like you could have rented a pod and just got that out of the way. A for effort for making the renovations. I think I'm just going to have to go back later and check this out and see how they did. They do have a nice deck area here. I can see it would be great in the evenings. There was a smoking area too as well that seemed to be the older smoker gentleman's hangout, not something I would be comfortable in alone. But again, these people aren't going to be staying there all the time, and it could just be the guests that were there during my stay. The pool area, we're going to talk about in a minute, but as you can see here, we still use the old keys, and they were painting my door. The old keys don't make me real comfortable, I have to say. We're going to take a moment here and step into the room, but some of the construction seemed to leave some clutter in the corners, and that caused a problem for me. Like I said before, a little OCD. And later on, I'm going to show you a picture of what this view is supposed to look like. They actually use it as an advertising tool. And I just thought it was interesting that we happen to have the same room, the same location, where they shot that picture from. So let's step into the room. And first thing you're going to notice is the vanity area is right inside the door. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, but it doesn't leave for a lot of privacy. You're open to the whole room when you're getting ready. It does give a little more space because somebody could be in the shower or in the toilet, and you can still have this area to get ready. They leave you a couple of little amenities, and that little sign there, we're going to talk about here again in a second, but apparently everything important in a room, well, not everything important, but things important in a room to me, hair dryers, ironing boards, all those little amenities are only available in the office. You have to go get those. And this office closes early and opens late. So if you have to get up early and go somewhere, that may not be convenient for you. Nice artwork on the walls. Got to admit, it's a little dated, as is everything. The beds are kind of wobbly. Feel like the ones you should put a quarter in, but they're not. They were old and uncomfortable. The room itself is large. However, the positioning of the air conditioner means that really only that side of the room gets very cooled off. And the way these rooms are positioned, you get a lot of heat from the parking lot. You do have a small little table and a coffee maker, but again, no coffee in the rooms. That's only available in the front office. We have the bathroom area next. I'm going to note that I was not real happy with the size of the bathroom. You got to bump your arms to get in. And the ceiling fan, somebody else had tried to fix it before us, I guess, because it is noisy and it is dirty. I didn't like that at all. Another little soap for you. No towels really in the bathroom area. No extras in this place. You do have a kitchenette. Again, this is going to be a little old and dated. I was a little afraid to touch things, afraid I was going to break them. We did not try the stove at all, so I can't tell you if that worked. I'm sorry, I should have. We got some silverware here. Always remember to wash that stuff, folks. Refrigerator. It wasn't cold. I didn't turn it on. We didn't use that either. This was a one night, check it out kind of stay. Weren't there for very long. Some mismatched dishes in the cabinets. They are there to use. If you're without and you need something, they're there, whether they match or not. There was also a microwave, toaster, baby microwave, lots of teapots, things like that. There was also a lot of dirt in corners that I would have cleaned. View out your kitchen window to the walkway. Kind of nice if you like a view. So now we're going to move around and check out a couple little amenities. Again, that key, I'm just not sure how many keys are floating around out there to my room. I find myself wanting to put a chair under the doorknob. The air conditioner was new. That was a bonus. Although, like I said, it was kind of in the wrong place. We had brought our fans, thank goodness. Old-fashioned lock on this sliding door didn't make me feel real comfortable, but it kept the door closed. Again, a lot of sunlight and heat comes in from this parking lot. There were nice curtains, didn't really keep it all out. But notice on the patio, you don't really have a lot of privacy from your neighbors. And for me, my neighbors on one side kind of had a party, and they were playing guitar and drinking and smoking and everything. Wasn't a lot of privacy out there if I wanted to sneak out for a cigarette at midnight, that kind of thing. So no sneaking out for me, but that couch does turn into a sleeper sofa, and it was new. Didn't look like anybody had ever slept on it. Sorry, Mom. But if you look in corners, the salt and pepper shaker, that kind of drove me crazy. The half-used bottle of Dawn, go ahead and buy those little ones. And then, for some reason, up in a corner, I found another little odd salt shaker, which I'll show you in a minute here. The TVs were newer. They weren't smart TVs, but they were new. The picture worked well. The lampshade was falling apart. Come on, folks, a little super glue. There's that older lock that I was talking about. And there's the old phone that didn't work. Had an 813 area code, and I'm in a 727 area. There's trays under those air conditioners that hold water and kind of draw bugs. And there's that wayward little Nita Margarita salt shaker. I don't know what it was for. There's some random dirt. Those things drive me nuts and make me not want to come back. This is the smoking area, and actually this is my walk around the next morning. I'm going to say that I'm usually a little spoiled. I stay at places where crack of dawn there's people out cleaning the pool, making it look nice for those of us who get up early to walk around and enjoy the resort. That was not the case at this hotel. Things were dirty. There was garbage overflowing, ashtrays overflowing, towels everywhere. It just didn't feel like anybody really cared. in my opinion. And then the pool area. I gotta say that as a mom, some things make me nervous. If your pool gates don't latch, that's gonna make me nervous. This is that picture I told you before of what it looks like in the ad, and then what it really looks like. The gates didn't lock. There was everything you can imagine in this pool area from the night before. Pizza boxes, cups, glasses, beer bottles. It was destroyed. And then there were things like this, where the tiles were just falling off. Other pieces of tile had fallen there. And even the pool light was laying on its side. That scared the crap out of me. I wasn't going in this pool for anything, and if I had kids, they weren't going in there either. Sorry. When you really walk around and take a look in corners, it felt like things got worse. This was the laundry area. The residents' use laundry area. Yeah. The Coke machine, the ice machine, the filled corners. We took a walk out back. Once we got out there, I was even more disappointed. There was an old tennis court just filled with junk. Just clean it up, that's all. The hotel backs up into a nice residential area. I wonder how they feel about having to look at that junk. Overall, how did I feel about this place? They're working on it. I want to hope. I just also wanted to walk around and clean. I wanted to tidy and cover up the mess. I'll stay there again. I'm going to give them 6 months to a year. I'm going to hope they learn that the office should open earlier. Some of that stuff could be more accessible. Island House, we'll be back. Check out our other videos on YouTube. Smash that like button. And please, please, please comment. Tell me what you thought. You like my videos? Do I talk too fast? Am I too fat? No, don't answer that. Have a great day. Be joyful.